Michelle Guerrier. This is my college friends from the party. Okay. Hello, my name is Michelle Guerrier. I'll be 22 years young on July 14th, yes, next week. I come from a family where there was only one who attended college, being my father, yes, for a short period of time. There were always 6 of us, my mom, my 2 brothers, and my sister and I. We were raised in a town called North Miami. As hard as it may have been living there, we were able to assimilate. We quickly relocated to Broward County, where we were going for better living. After some time, it began to develop into the character that I am today. I have been facing scenarios that I would have never imagined. I started to understand the values of life, and most importantly, I found my true passion in the forensics. Being faced with these obstacles motivated me and gave the driving willpower to become the individual that I am today. While growing up, I had to face an unimaginable scenario. First, my parents got divorced, and there was complete separation with our family. We moved on. My dad went to New York, and we moved to Port St. Lucie. From there, I had to grow up fast, had to cook for a family, and had to learn skills that weren't of my age. I started hanging with the wrong crowd because I just didn't know where to go. I started fighting. I started relying on friends for advice. Never could look to my parents because I felt as though they were wrong and bad examples. There came a point in time where I understood my values, when I started to question myself and try to figure out what was right. Our values are things that we deem important and can include concepts like equality, honesty, education, effort, and persuasiveness, loyalty, and faithfulness. Our values are much individual and they affect us at a deep subconscious level. Every decision we make is based on our values, and either we use them avoidance or as aspirations. Our beliefs, on the other hand, are assumptions that we make about the world. Then we grow from what we see, what we hear, what we learn, and what we experience, and read, think, and they apply to not only how we see ourselves, but how we see other people. At this point in time, I learned how to value myself. I learned value of friendship. I learned value of loyalty. I learned value of education. I started to believe in myself. I started to understand who I was, and to get away from the people who were doing wrong, and understand why my parents divorced and how that was making me a better person and not. After understanding life and its values, I found my true passion. I fell in love with solving crimes and saving families. I would watch CSI all the time, and knowing that I came from a bad neighborhood, North Miami, where there were crimes almost every year, I understood how those families felt when they couldn't find a loved one, or how someone would get missing and they wouldn't know where to go. So I wanted to reach back and help my community in that way. So I decided to go to college to pursue a degree in biology and forensics so I can work for the FBI or ATF, either way. And during this class, I joined in ASL, American Sign Language. And finding out much about FBI, I realized that you can easily help FBI learn sign language by forensic investigation. So I can honestly say I'm appreciative of every aspect of my life. And if I ever had to ask you all over again, I'd gladly accept. I believe without these bumps in the road, I would have never gained the knowledge of what's right and what's wrong. If I never walked on the wrong path, I would have never been able to stand for those individuals who are hurt and struggling and able to relate and understand the story of someone to help them out. I appreciate all the hardships and unexpected scenarios that I was placed in, and I learned what's of value in life. Being education, being family, being support, being loyal. Thereafter, leading me to fall into the love of my life, the career choice that I'm pursuing. I wouldn't call them incidents, but instead calling them learning experiences that helped me mold into this beautiful, wonderful, intelligent woman that I am today. Thank you very much, everybody.